So one of the things I'm noticing, right, the more I expand in my consciousness, is that when you do begin to raise your spiritual awareness level, like when you become more, basically when you start to evolve in your consciousness, you're going to start seeing different forms of proof that confirm your expansion to you, like being reflected back to you. Like, for example, through the form of number patterns. This is one way that proof of your expansion will show up in your reality. So this is actually why these numbers pop up, right? Because when you start to expand in your consciousness, because what you have to understand is everything is consciousness, right? So even numbers too. Numbers are just numerical expressions of consciousness, just as we as humans are physical or human forms of consciousness. We're human expressions of consciousness, right? So the numbers is just another form of you being reflected back to you, because it's all meant to remind you of self. So when you start seeing certain numbers, like because each one holds a different vibration. So like, for example, I be seeing a lot of sevens lately, right? Sevens, eights, and nines. So I'm gonna just expound on that real fast. The seven pretty much is when you start to become more deeper and locked in your spiritual journey, when you go on a journey of seeking truth and seeking higher learning, or just seeking the mystical parts of life, right? The all the taboo stuff of life. That's when you'll start seeing the number seven a lot, right? Because seven has the archetypal name of the truth seeker in numerology. Now the number eight, right? Eighth is the wealth magnet in numerology. Like, each number has an archetypal name. So seven would be the truth seeker. Eight is the wealth magnet, or the powerhouse, right? So in numerology, the number eight represents karmic balance or karmic law. You know, what you put out eventually comes back to you. The seeds you sow, eventually you reap. And then it also can represent material success and abundance and determination, because it also represents, or it can mean stability too, like super stability, because it's two fours, and the number four represents stability. And speaking of the four, I just seen 444 not too long ago, before making this video. I seen 444, right? But you'll start seeing a lot of eights whenever abundance is materializing in your life, right? Or wealth is materializing. Now, wealth can come in many different forms. It can also come in the form of ideas. So this can mean you can have more ideas flowing to your head. You see what I mean? Like, wealth is not just tangible dollar bills, right? So, but whenever you start seeing them eights, just know that the channel of wealth within you has opened up, and now it's being reflected back to you in the number eight, basically. So wealth is materialized.